Okay, let's talk about something wild. What happens when you take the rules of electronics and you shrink a circuit down to the size of a single molecule? Well, things get really, really weird. But it turns out the solution to a huge puzzle in the quantum world might just be hiding in the beautiful, repeating patterns of fractals. So let's dive in and see how these incredible patterns are basically rewriting the rules for quantum electronics.
So this is the big question, right? This is what we're trying to figure out. We've got the rules for circuits in our phones, our computers, we've got that down. But when you shrink them down to the nanoscale, those trusted laws of physics just start to fall apart. It's like we need a whole new instruction manual for this incredibly strange quantum world.
At the very heart of this puzzle is one of the most basic, fundamental components in all of electronics, the LC circuit. The best way to think of it is like a tiny electronic pendulum. It stores energy in one part, the inductor, and then swings it over to the other part, the capacitor, back and forth, in this perfect, predictable rhythm. It's a building block for pretty much everything, from old-school radios to cutting-edge quantum computers. But that perfect, predictable rhythm, it gets completely thrown out of whack at the quantum scale. And this brings us right to the core problem that physicists have been wrestling with. You see, they're working at this mesoscopic scale. It's this bizarre borderland, you know? It's not quite our big, everyday world, but it's not the purely atomic world either. It's in between. And down here, a circuit isn't just a simple component anymore. It's a full-blown quantum system, and our classical laws of physics, they just don't have what it takes to explain what's going on.
In this quote from the research paper, this really hits the nail on the head. It pinpoints the exact gap in what we know. What he's saying here is that our current quantum theories just can't handle a situation where a component's properties, like, say, its ability to hold a charge, aren't the same everywhere. What happens when those properties change depending on where you look in the circuit? That's been a total blind spot for us.
So if the old tools are broken, where do you find a new one? Well, the answer comes from a field that you might not expect at all.
Yep, you heard that right. Fractals. The very same math that describes the gorgeous, complex patterns in snowflakes and coastlines, even in a head of Romanesco broccoli. It's kind of poetic, isn't it? It seems like nature's most elegant, self-repeating patterns actually hold a key to understanding the quantum world. The secret sauce here is something called a fractal measure. Now, that sounds complicated, but the idea is actually pretty cool. It's a new mathematical tool that lets us describe systems where things aren't uniform. So instead of a property having one single fixed value, it can change based on its exact position and the scale you're looking at. This is the new tool we've been needing.
So how in the world do we apply this fractal idea to an actual circuit? Well, the key is to stop thinking of it as a solid, uniform thing and start imagining it with parts that can change.
This right here. This is the crucial difference. In a standard everyday circuit model, the inductor L and the capacitor C, they have one value. That's it, it's constant. But in this new fractal model, their properties are position dependent. The inductance and the capacitance literally change as you move from one spot on the component to another.
To really get this, think about a guitar string. A normal one is uniform all the way down. But what if you had one that was thick at one end and slowly got thinner and thinner? Its properties aren't uniform, right? So when you pluck it, the vibration, the sound it makes, that's not going to be uniform either. It changes along its length. That is exactly what this fractal model is proposing for these tiny, nanoscale circuits. Okay, so we've got this new dynamic model of a circuit. Why is that such a big deal? Well, because it solves a major paradox about the energy that's going on inside these quantum systems. And this brings us to the big payoff. What happens when you use this fractal thinking to answer one of the most fundamental questions in physics? How much energy can these tiny little circuits actually hold? So the old models, they had a huge problem, a really big one. They predicted that as you heat a circuit up, its energy would not only change over time, but would just keep growing and growing forever, to infinity. Now, in the real world, that just doesn't make any sense. Things don't have infinite energy. It was a giant red flag that something was wrong with the theory. And here it is, the breakthrough. The fractal model predicts the complete opposite. It shows that even when you crank up the temperature, the circuit's total energy stays finite. It's stable. It doesn't change over time. It doesn't run away to infinity. It behaves. I mean, this is a huge deal. It completely resolves that ridiculous prediction of infinite energy and gives us a model that actually lines up with what we'd expect to see in reality.
It's a much more accurate, much more stable foundation for describing these incredibly tiny, powerful systems.
So, what does this elegant new piece of math and physics mean for the future? Well, this isn't just some abstract idea on a chalkboard. It has very real, very exciting implications. You see, having a better model just opens the door to all kinds of progress. It means we can build more accurate simulations for semiconductors. It means we can design totally new kinds of nanoelectronic devices. We can get a better handle on critical components like Josephson circuits, which, by the way, are essential for quantum computing. Ultimately, every little step like this is a crucial move toward building more robust, more reliable quantum technologies.
And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating thought to end on. If the math that describes a simple snowflake can help us understand a complex quantum circuit, what other secrets are hiding out there in the patterns of nature, just waiting for us to find them?